Welcome. In today's Exodus 14 moment, I just want to spend a few minutes talking about responsibility. Pavlov theory talks about this whole idea of stimulus and response. Certain things happen, and then certain responses are expected as a result. Same can be said for us as people. We have stimulus every day. Certain events, work, being a parent, being a spouse, being a friend, tragedy that faces us. All these different stimuli, these things that happen in the course of our day. It usually starts with an annoying buzz really early in the morning. But we have all these different stimulus throughout the day, and every time we have this event, we have some sort of a response or a reaction to the event. And oftentimes, I would argue that our response is not what God desires. Oftentimes, it's met with frustration, or it's met with a lack of hope and emotion. But this morning, I just want to encourage you out of Colossians chapter 3. Colossians chapter 3, Paul writes about this whole idea of setting our minds on things above. And I think when we are setting our minds on things above, that means when things occur, when we have these certain events and these stimulus, that we have the responsibility, we have the choice to respond in a godly way. And how does God want us to respond? Well, Paul writes over and over again this whole idea of being thankful, being joyful, being full of hope. And so when we are faced with these things throughout the day, whether they can be viewed as positive or negative, my hope and my prayer for us is that we would make a choice, because at the end of the day, we have the will, we have the ability to act and to choose to respond with thanksgiving and with praise and with hope. We don't have to respond with regret and frustration and anger and hopelessness. We can choose to set our minds on things above, to recognize that God has a glorious plan in store for us that we may not understand, but we are called to be thankful. Are you thankful today? Are you responding properly? I hope that you are.